What is up, everybody? My name is Josh, and I own Bluegrass Brothers Exterior Services, a pressure washing company here in Louisville, Kentucky. So, what we do is mostly house washes. So, I wanted to make a video real quick just to explain how we do our house washes here in Louisville. So, I'm going to go cut this screen and then go to our video here, which I wish I was doing this on the job and in person so I could walk you through every single step, but I try not to record too much on the job because I want to, make it go as quick as possible. So we'll start here with this church we did recently. So what we use is called an X-Jet. So that just plugs into the end of your wand there. Let me see if I can get a closer up video. Right here. So the X-Jet will plug into your wand. Let me move this back. Right there, like a tip, like a normal tip, and then it will pull chemical from however you want to. We use a 5-gallon bucket or a 100-foot hose and then hook it up to our trailer. So we leave our tank, our chemical tank, on our trailer and can pull it straight to the gun like this. So it's somewhat like a downstream injector or a soft wash setup, but it's just easier for us to do it like this right now because we don't have our soft wash setup up and running. Soon we're going to be getting a gas pump, and then I will go over a video of that and a video over our trailer build. But this is what we use right now. So, to clean a house, you want to use bleach. We'll go over the chemicals first. So, what we use is this we get it from a pressure washing supplier, actually Southside Equipment here in Shepherdsville, near Louisville, Kentucky. So what we get is 55-gallon drums of 12.5% SH. But like if you look at Walmart at their bleach or their chlorinating liquid, this is what they have. So active ingredient, sodium hypochlorite, 10%. So that's what you're using to clean houses. Now for this house, we were using about 2% mix. And now when you're mixing your chemical with your whatever applicator you're using, so a downstream injector, you need to know what ratio it mixes at. Now if you get an X-Jet, you can go here and look up their ratios. So we'll go to this picture here. Go there and get that full screen. So we have a 6-gallon a minute machine. So it's pulling at 2.4 to 1. Okay, so I'm not good at the percentages right off the top of my head. I know with our 12.5% sodium hypochlorite, so we use 12.5%. It's a little bit stronger than this. We mix about 2 gallons of bleach per 3 gallons of water in our 5-gallon bucket, for example. We use a bigger tank, but we'll go with that for now. We use that to get about 2% out on the house. Now, if you're using a downstream injector, it might be a little bit different. And there is an Excel calculator with those percentages that will do it for you. So I'm going to try to find that. If I can find that, I'll attach it to a link to the video, or attach it down below in Skool. In our Skool community, this video is going to be posted, so it will have that link there directly below where you can pull it up and have that, and you can download it yourself. So you need to make sure if you're using a downstream injector or a soft wash setup that you know your proportions right, because if you use too strong, you might not hurt the siding, but you will definitely, if you're not watching yourself, kill some grass and just be using too much chemical that you don't need to be using. So also with our house washes, I'm going to go into our step-by-step process now. So we first start out, which I didn't video this, but we wet the grass because, like I said, this chemical is very harsh and will kill the grass. So we start by wetting the grass or any plants nearby to make sure that if there is any overspray, it doesn't kill them. And then we usually start from the bottom. I'm going to go to this church video now because it's a better video of our process. So this is it. We cover the whole thing in bleach, which this wasn't a very good example. But I usually start from the bottom and work my way up, because as you're spraying, you'll work your way up, as opposed to if you started by the top, it would start dripping down and you wouldn't be able to tell where you've already sprayed and where you haven't. So we start at the bottom, go like this in a U, or in a turning motion all the way up until the top, and then when I would have went down this side just the same way. And then we immediately rinse any windows that are in the vicinity, because If the SH gets on the windows and dries, it'll leave those white streaky films on the windows, and then it won't come off with just water if you've let it dry. So you've got to hit that instantly to make sure that that doesn't happen. Which sometimes it might come off, but sometimes you might have to go back with a Windex and a squeegee to clean it off, and nobody wants to do that. So just try to prevent that as much as possible by instantly rinsing off like I do here. So we just spray the chemical, which is about 2%, and then rinse the windows, rinse the wood. If you get it on wood, it'll mess it up as well. And then we move to this. We let it set, let the chemical set for about 10 minutes. And then it goes to this. It just basically all wiped off. 5 to 10 minutes, and then we rinse it off. So I'm just going here with the water. I'm kind of getting in the cracks a little bit. There was a lot of bugs on this, so that's a lot of what I'm getting so close for. Well, I usually wouldn't try to get that close, but you want to do a low pressure rinse, which we use a ball. I'm using a ball valve here to just rinse off the whole side. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, just go back through everything. Sodium hypochlorite, 10%. So if you're spraying it straight out of a pump-up sprayer, let's say you have a 5-gallon pump-up sprayer, you would want, for a house, you would want 1 gallon of this chlorinating liquid and then 4 gallons of water. And then you would be spraying out 2%, about 2.5% of the sodium hypochlorite. And that would be perfect for cleaning the house. And you can do that. I started out with a pump-up sprayer. So you just spray it on there, and then you could rinse it off with a water hose, and that would be perfect. So that is probably the easiest way to do it. Budget set up, just pump up spray and a water hose. You could clean an entire house. So I wish I was doing this outside and in person. I could show you, but I will do that in the future and attach some videos. And then, like I said, make sure you know your proportions. So you don't want to be too strong, and you don't want to be too weak, because if you're too weak, then it just won't come clean, and you'll have to pressure wash it. And also, you can't do that. Do not pressure wash a house. So that's all, and then thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. I'm going to post some videos about concrete cleaning soon, deck cleaning, brick cleaning as well. So just keep in touch, and I will post some more soon. Thank you.